On March 25, 1965, a white middle-class housewife from Detroit was shot and killed in Alabama. 39-year-old Viola Liuzzo was murdered by members of the Ku Klux Klan. Mrs. Liuzzo traveled to Alabama to help the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. Her decision to go was driven in part by the events of March 7, 1965, in Selma, also known as Bloody Sunday. On that day, approximately 600 civil rights supporters attempted to march from Selma to Montgomery. The group, led by the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, barely got started when they were attacked by police officers using clubs and tear gas. Mrs. Liuzzo had watched the brutal assaults in a news broadcast and felt compelled to find a way to join the civil rights movement. Later that month, and after some failed attempts, Dr. King and 3,000 supporters successfully completed the march. After it was over, Mrs. Liuzzo helped shuttle marchers back to the starting point in Selma. While driving in a car, she was accompanied by a 19-year-old black civil rights activist, Leroy Moton. Another vehicle pulled alongside their car and ambushed them. The 4 Klansmen inside had been following them, and one of the passengers shot at Mrs. Liuzzo, striking her and killing her. The car crashed into a ditch. Mr. Moton survived by pretending to be dead. The next day, 4 KKK members were arrested for the killing. One of them turned out to be an FBI informant and was protected from prosecution. The other 3 were acquitted by an all-white jury on state charges related to the crime. However, they were later arrested and convicted of federal civil rights violations.